What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy MachineZo MachZody, and we are coming back with another react. Oh God, this time we're reacting to the Yeet Life shooter. We gonna see if a Secret Service Suburban can stop a 50 cal. That's a big old bullet, but that's what we reacting to today. We are out shooting guns with my boy Yeet Life. Subscribe to them. I am the chill life of Zoe. Subscribe to me, and we gonna get into the video like, whoa, bro.
On a Secret Service vehicle, stop a bullet? That is the question that we are going to find out today. We have a gigantic...
Good question, but luckily I am not important enough to be having to ride behind bulletproof glass, and hopefully I don't ever become that famous to have to ride behind bulletproof glass, and especially get shot at with a 50 cal.
Pain from a Suburban that was on a Secret Service vehicle. It is incredibly heavy. It's extremely thick. It's the thickest piece of glass I've ever seen in my life. It's probably, what, 50 pounds? And we're gonna shoot it with everything all the way up to this 50.
I don't know how much glass weigh, but 50-pound glass, that thing probably thick. We gonna see these bullets stop
And see what it's made of. All right, so you can see this thing is rock solid. It has this metal frame around it, and you can just see the thickness on the side here. It's like 1.5 inches thick, maybe more. Let me pick it up for you to show you. Oh, the deagle. I don't know if you can tell, but it is like insanely heavy. I mean, that might be, yeah, it's 50 or 60 pounds. Yeah, it looks like it may be 2 inches thick. So a buddy of ours actually gifted us this weekend at Yee Fest. He had a friend who was able to...
I don't think that 50, 60 pounds. Buddy might be a little stronger than what he think. That might be 65, 70. I don't know.
Off of a decommissioned Suburban from the Secret Service, so it's the real deal. And yeah, so we got it at
that Desert Eagle is just chilling in his thing, like chilling. Like, that is a big old gun. Wow.
Fest, where we had a concert and we had a mud bog. We had a whole stage set up for the concert, and I was pretty much running the show. I was do this, do that, you know. People look, I don't know, people just look to me as the leader for whatever reason. This is it, man. My crew is... Here's the backside. You can see
he shot a gun. Let's see which one.
Firing.
22.
Nipped it. All right, here's our 22 entry. There's really no splintering around it of this glass at all. You can see it just like absorbed into the glass and then just pancaked out. Here's the backside. You can see.
So don't run up on a CIA vehicle with a 22. It ain't gonna work for you at all.
Really how thick that glass is now. It like warped the front, but the back is completely fine. So it's a good sign. Looks like he wants a hug.
Now, I must mention in the comments, they say he had it backwards. Like, he had it, the glass the wrong way. So that, I guess, makes a difference. So I just want to add that in there. I didn't know. I don't know what bulletproof glass, or I don't study glass.
Fred, keep them on, Bubba. I believe in you. All right, moving up to our 9mm full metal jacket, shooting our Glock 19. This is probably one of the most important things that we shoot at it. Glock 19, very popular gun. 9mm, very popular round. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. 9mm against a Secret Service window.
What y'all think? Y'all think the 9mm did more damage, or you think it ain't do nothing at all? Let me know.
Ooh. Let's go check it out. All right, this was way bigger damage than the 22. There's our entry. See where that bullet just like...
Sheesh. You see that at your head. You just better duck, boy. And that's crazy. Like, God, man. God made people to stop bullets with glass. Think the shout out to them.
Hold it up right there. It looks dramatic in the front, but it didn't even come close to the back of the pane. It's completely smooth. Next up, we're gonna go.
We are safe.
Yeah, it holds up.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? We're moving up to our full metal jacket 10mm. We're shooting our Smith & Wesson M&P Shield 2.0. All right, it's 10mm against a Secret Service.
The 10mm
window. Firing.
Ooh.
All right, well, that was higher than I was trying to shoot, but nonetheless, it did stop it. You could see, look at that hole right there. You can see a significantly bigger hole than the 9mm. It just like caved in right here. And then
so far, 22 ain't worked. 9mm didn't work. 10mm almost worked, but not quite.
glass came even further out around
That's
it.
a scary
but it
sight
held up
right
really
there.
well, especially considering how close I was on accident to that 9mm. And
You cruising in the whip, you see 3 of them hit you. Doo, doo, doo. Yeah, it's time to duck. And thank God and start praying or whatever you believe in. 'Cause sheesh.
the backside is still holding up really well.
I don't want to be
Completely
that
flat.
important.
Doesn't even look like it's going halfway through the window. Is it gonna stop a rifle round?
I don't know.
Moving up to our
You don't know,
44
let's find
Magnum,
out.
we have our Ruger Red Hawk as usual. I'm expecting it to.
Ooh, there's a cowboy gun.
Let's give it a shot. I think I'm gonna aim.
Yeah, motherfucker, boy. That boy got that down. Draw down on you. Western gun for sure.
For the left corner
I
again.
know
I think
that
it can
thing is
handle
powerful.
it. Keep room for the rifles on the right side. Hang on, Fred. We got a 44 Magnum heading your way, buddy.
Oh, Magnum. Ooh.
All right, we have a massive crack in our glass now. It's shattered all around. We see all these splinters.
Yikes.
Here's our 44 Magnum entry. Nice big bulge in the front, and the glass just like shot back at Fred here. It did not.
So this is what I was saying earlier in the comments. They were saying that a bulletproof glass doesn't shatter from the back like that, so he shot it the wrong way. But nevertheless, it is still very important to know that it will protect you on both sides. So I guess if you try and shoot in the whip, bullets ain't going out with the window rolled up.
Go through the other side. The glass did stop it, but our glass is starting to look pretty compromised here. Not sure how much more it can take. Fred, how you feeling, man? Did you get some glass on you? Are you all right? What's that? He said it's a secret. He can't tell me. All right, we're moving up to our AR. Man, we got a lot of rain this week. The pond really filled up. I bet I could take my truck through it right here, though.
You think your truck could make it through that?
Yeah, I took it through the mud bog at Yee Fest this weekend.
You made it through the bog. You turned.
Well, white people love their truck, man. Shout out to you, bruh. And you love your truck like a child.
In your truck, the two-wheel drive Ram?
Yeah, thing's a beast. People were cheering.
And
People were
you-
like, more. You know, I helped build that mud bog.
You made the mud bog?
Yep, I know how to run a excavator. I'll show you. Let's go over there. I'll show you the mud bog I built. This is where it all went down. This was the mud bog where the monster trucks came through, and then the one over there.
Right, don't care.
No,
about
you
that,
didn't even
bro.
get close.
I want to see you
What do you
shoot
think?
that AR, bro.
Always messing around. That's just like rounds.
I mean, if it's built
I
for the
wanna
Secret
see you shoot
Service,
that AR,
surely it's
brother.
built to stop rifle rounds from like snipers and people that are on top of buildings. So if
Yeah.
it can't stop,
That boy got a Call of Duty loadout gun, boy. Goddamn, that's that one where you get about 10 headshots.
223, the president is just not sufficiently protected.
Yeah.
Ooh. Big brother. There you go. You're right. He right. What the hell? There we go.
Parker, what are you doing?
Just doing some old drills and stuff. All right, this is our AR-15, shooting a 223 against Secret Service.
So we got the 223 bullet. Do you think the 223 bullet will pierce this bulletproof window? We are going to find out.
Suburban window.
That's
It. All right, we definitely.
Sheesh. You hear that? A lot of them were right there. And they gonna shoot a lot of them at that window if you was in it. Much importance. But at least we know it's protected, I guess.
Different entry here. It like actually came towards us here. It's protruding out, almost looks like a volcano. Big splatter here in the front, and it did not go through, dude. It really sent glass flying, and it looks like the glass just cut Fred's shirt. And yeah, look at all this glass down here. So
So that's probably what it happened because he's shooting the window the wrong way. But I don't know. But that little right there, I don't even want that, bro. Put alcohol on that gonna burn. I don't want that.
the glass
I don't
came
wanna
back.
be touched.
Wow, dude.
What do we got?
It stopped it. Our glass stopped the 223. It sent some glass at Fred. Maybe he's going to be cut up a little bit, but it did stop the rifle. That is awesome. I've never seen glass stop a rifle before. So this stuff is legit. Can you imagine being on the inside of a vehicle when
I
an AR,
can't.
like you just get multiple rounds at your window and glass?
Multiple rounds? No, sir. You just better get down.
It's just shattering. But all right, we're moving up to our Desert Eagle. We've got our 50 Action Express ammo that we're going to be shooting.
That is
And
a
this is
big
actually
old
the same
gun.
gun that I was
That is a big old gun right there. Not the average person just toting that. Believe me.
earlier that I used to take down 2 grizzly bears in Alaska on that trip from last summer.
Why do I feel like you're making that up?
I have a picture of it.
You have a picture?
Yep. That's my favorite red shirt. Look at how mad they are, dude. All right, we have our 50 Action Express. We have a hollow point round that we'll be shooting out of our Deagle. All right, here we go. This is a Desert Eagle against a Secret Service Bullet.
Desert Eagle with the 50 in it with the hollow point. Yikes, boy, you trying to send somebody to the real Lord.
Window.
Right.
Winning my shirt, I think. Great shot. Thank you.
Did you just...
All right, Deagle. We had a big entry right here in the front. That's the widest so far. Whoa.
Ooh.
Biggest bulge so far, but
Ooh, that thing right there.
glass did stop it. So we had some more glass come right here and cut through Fred's shirt. Ooh, we got a few marks on him, but that's not gonna be lethal. Windshield stopped it. Fred, his earpiece came out. Well,
Not gonna be lethal. I don't want to get touched, brother. Put that alcohol on that shit, go burn. That's a little blood. You gonna bleed a little bit. Nobody want that, bro. It's probably an expensive suit. Y'all supposed to keep me protected if I'm out behind this whip.
comms. He's in the dark. He's doing good, man. Everything we've thrown at this thing has been stopped. Scar. That's what's next, right? Scar did go through our manhole cover. The AR-15 did not. So that's going to be the next step up. Moving up to our Scar here.
This nigga can pull the Scar out. This is a big old gun.
We're shooting a round of 7.62 by...
Sheesh. That shit, you talk about goddamn tearing up your inside. This motherfucker gonna go straight through you.
51, and this is going to be the next biggest test for our... So that's a kind of Black Rifle Energy that they just released. They're a massive sponsor for the channel. You can use code...
Parker, you bought that at the...
Oh my God, boy, you did, man. That's how you gotta flex with that thing right there.
station this morning. They don't pay us anything. We don't have any sponsors.
I thought you said that you were able to get Black Rifle.
No, Black Rifle has no idea who you are.
Okay, well then why do I have a code? All right, here we go. It's a Scar.
Sorry, had to skip through that. That boy got the good aim. I'm sure he's gonna aim probably where Fred's middle stomach is, where there ain't no glass hit. Let's check it out.
Secret Service Window. Hang on, Fred.
Damn! That bitch knocked that boy all the way back. I do not want that gun shooting at me. No, I don't.
All right, here's our entry from the Scar. A lot of
Regular
glass.
That's bitch
It
gonna
stopped
blow up the motherfucking car.
it, bro. It stopped the Scar. Another bulge. What? So the question is, why did Fred get pushed?
Boy, Fred got knocked to the goddamn out of the car. He got knocked to the other bulletproof window.
What happened? Oh. All right, that glass just shot out and really tore
This is a bad job, bro. Fred gotta go to the hospital now.
Fred's shirt here. Been working out. So we see a ton of marks here from that glass, but nothing came all the way through
That's a
his
hospital
torso
visit.
here. Like,
I don't want that gun shooting at me, bro. That's a hospital visit.
it is plastic, but I don't think it's going to do that much damage. It just really tore through his shirt. So it did knock him off the table, but it did not go all the way through. So our glass did stop the Scar. And so just...
He just said that casually. He did knock him off the table. I get it. Humans got weight. They probably, but you gonna feel that. You gonna shake. The car gonna shake something. But a normal car, that bitch gonna blow a motherfucking car up, ain't it?
Everyone who's saying that you need to have a new pane of glass for every single gun that you shoot, kind of want to just acknowledge the fact that this thing still has not let anything pass through it, and it's been shot at like 6 times. So super impressed with this thing. The fact that it's still stopping a Scar, even having been shot at like 5 times before that. All right, it's time. We're moving up to the 50 cal. Fred, get your comms ready. Tell the boys you need backup. I think your Suburban's...
Fred gonna die. See, they should probably tested it. The 50 cal when the glass was fresh, because I feel like the 50 cal gonna break the glass or bulletproof glass, but I don't know. This is what we here for. We all gonna find out together.
Down, Bubba. It's another Black Hawk. Give him heck.
The pond is filled up just in time for summer.
Alpha Bravo, this is Jocko seeking clearance to engage target. I repeat, do I have clearance?
This is crazy. That boy got a goddamn Call of Duty loadout for sure. He had the Scar. Motherfucker had the sniper, AR. You playing zombies or multiplayer?
What are you doing?
I'm just on my comms talking to HQ.
You do not have any sort of comm set up.
Yeah, I do. I have
That boy
the
playing
comms set up
Battlefield.
talking
That
to HQ. Getting
bullet
clearance
is
to engage.
crazy.
It's just a military
That
helmet you got off
motherfucker go
eBay
through you,
and
you're
some
over
ear
with.
protection.
Getting clearance.
You're over with. You evaporating. God, dog, that's a long bullet. You need the helmet, need the glasses, need the earmuffs, need the stand. Yeah, I don't want that.
Engage. You have to.
You don't have any form of comms here.
Here we go. This is a 50 cal against Secret Service Bulletproof glass. It stopped everything so far. Let's see what happens.
No, this the one, cause if you behind that, if you in a Secret Service whip, these is probably the type of people that will be attacking you. So let's see how this goes.
Good luck, Fred. All right, I'm firing.
Woo! Now it's different when it's on a vehicle. It ain't. It's on a stand. That's a dummy behind it. But did you see that impact? That might knock the door in a little bit.
Fred, what do you think, man?
Probably
What do I
got
think?
the job done.
Yeah.
I think that was one hell of a shot, buddy.
Sent Fred flying. I had his head screwed on firmly and everything, and it decapitated him. It's
Decapitated Fred. Knocked Fred off the table. Arms gone. No more. You get hit with that bullet, you are no more. You just pray that nobody you beefing with toting a 50 cal.
first shot to send our glass flying. They gave me clearance from above. All right, here's our entry. Kind of warped out toward us, shattered the glass, and there it is. Came out the other side to a pile of glass. See what the damage is. Oh my gosh, look how far back Fred is. We had the slow-mo set up, right? That new camera we got?
It knocked Fred out the car. Now, I don't know if this is on a window. That's one hell of a shot. If that bullet still goes through, maybe it won't impact as hard. I don't know. Maybe I wish he had a Secret Service vehicle they could test it on, but they only got the window, so maybe one day they'll get the Secret Service vehicle. If that's even possible.
Wow, Fred looks like a model at Hot Topic with his shirt right now.
Dang, boy got a hole in him, don't it?
Completely sliced this shirt. Bullet went through his abs and then did come out.
That is not good. That is not good at all, but maybe it's different when you put it on a truck. That's what we gonna go with that.
It came out horizontally
don't
off
beef
the
with niggas
back.
who got
Bulletproof
sniper
glass
rifles.
stopped everything except for the 50 cal. That was some legit Secret Service glass, man. That's a tough Suburban. Turn Fred into Swiss cheese here. Look at that. All right, we threw everything that we had at our Secret Service glass here, and it stopped everything that we had all the way up to a 50 cal. It sent glass. That's my dump truck guy. About to talk a little shop. What's that?
I was just going to dump it on the backside of that pile.
Oh, what's the dirt for?
Oh, he's just going to spread it. He's going to spread it. Run a manure spreader and spread it.
Oh, great.
Well, that's the video right there. Shout out to Yee Yee Life. That boy just shot about 6, 7, 8 guns. If you ever need to ride bulletproof, I don't know, man. Get you a Secret Service whip. Get you that type of glass of Secret Service ride. And that's all I could tell you. He's going to hit up a Tesla, the doors or the bulletproof part, and see how bulletproof that is. We're going to react to that next. Until then, that is the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you stayed this far, like and subscribe, of course. And I will be back once again. Peace.